When someone is offended at anything, consider first whether you should be offended too. Marcus Aurelius. Introduction. Why toxic people control your life without you even realizing it. Have you ever felt drained after talking to someone? Have you ever left a conversation feeling worse about yourself than before it started? Do you have people in your life who constantly bring drama, negativity, and manipulation? Here's the harsh truth. Toxic people steal your energy, control your emotions, and keep you trapped in cycles of negativity. And the worst part? Most of them don't even realize they're doing it. But the Stoics had a solution. 2,000 years ago, the greatest Stoic minds, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, developed powerful mental techniques that allowed them to recognize toxic people instantly, protect their peace without engaging in drama, stay calm and in control no matter what. In this video, you'll discover 5 Stoic principles that will help you avoid toxic people forever. The 3 types of toxic people and how to deal with them. The Stoic technique that makes you untouchable to manipulators. How to respond to negative people without losing yourself. But there's more. At the end of this video, I'll give you a Stoic method to instantly neutralize any toxic conversation. And there's a test in this video. Somewhere in the middle of this video, I'll ask you a question, and how you answer will reveal whether you have toxic people in your life without realizing it. Plus, hidden in the subtitles, there's a secret code. If you find it, drop it in the comments. Let's see who's paying attention. Now, let's begin. The first Stoic principle: stop giving toxic people power over you. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Toxic people thrive on one thing: your reactions. They feed on your anger. They crave your frustration. They manipulate your emotions to control you. But here's the truth. Rule number 1, nobody can control you without your permission. Think about the last time a toxic person made you mad. Did they actually control you? Or did they just trigger a reaction that you allowed to happen? The Stoic solution. When someone insults you, pause and ask yourself, does this really affect me? When someone tries to manipulate you, step back and observe instead of reacting. When negativity surrounds you, remember that your peace is yours to protect. Marcus Aurelius' secret. He ruled an empire filled with corruption, betrayal, and toxic people. But instead of letting them control his emotions, he mastered the art of indifference. He refused to let their negativity poison his mind. A challenge for you. Think about a toxic person in your life. How often do you let their words or actions ruin your mood? Drop your answer in the comments. Let's see how many of us have experienced this. The second Stoic principle. Don't expect toxic people to change. Wasting time arguing with fools only makes you one of them. Seneca. Here's a brutal truth. Some people will never change. Some people will always be negative. Some people will always try to bring you down. And you know what? That's not your problem. Rule 3. Stop trying to fix toxic people. Let them be who they are. Most people waste years of their life trying to change the unchangeable. Convincing a narcissist to be kind, trying to make a drama queen see logic, hoping a manipulator will suddenly become honest. The Stoic solution? Accept reality and move on. How to apply this? If someone constantly drains you, stop trying to help them. If someone refuses to change, stop expecting them to. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Seneca's secret. He lived in a world full of corruption and power-hungry people. But instead of fighting battles he couldn't win, he focused only on what he could control, himself. He knew that trying to change fools was a waste of life. A question for you. Have you ever wasted time trying to change a toxic person? What happened? Drop your story in the comments. Let's see how common this mistake is. The third Stoic principle: identify toxic people before they drain you. The smartest way to deal with toxicity is to avoid it before it begins. Epictetus. The biggest mistake? Only realizing someone is toxic after it's too late. Most people get trapped in toxic relationships, jobs, or friendships because they ignore the warning signs. They justify bad behavior. They make excuses for people. They think maybe they'll change. The Stoic solution? Spot toxic people early and distance yourself fast. Rule number 3. If it drains you more than it gives you, walk away. But how do you know if you have toxic people around you? It's time for a test. The toxic people. Test. Do you have them in your life? Grab a notebook because you'll need to track your answers. For each question, write down the letter A, B, or C that best matches your experience. Question 1. How do you feel after spending time with a certain person? A. Drained, exhausted, or emotionally heavy. B. Neutral. It doesn't affect me much. C. Energized, motivated, or at peace. Question 2. How do they react when you succeed or share good news? A. They downplay it, act jealous, or make it about themselves. B. They acknowledge it, but without much excitement. C. They genuinely celebrate your success and encourage you. Question 3. What happens when you set boundaries or say no to them? A. They get angry, guilt trip you, or try to manipulate you. B. They don't love it, but they respect your choice. C. They fully respect your boundaries without resistance. Done? Now, let's see what your answers mean. If you answered mostly. A's, you are surrounded by highly toxic people. These individuals drain your energy, don't respect you, and are likely manipulating you. Action step: start distancing yourself immediately. Cut them off if needed. If you answered mostly B's, you have some low-key toxic people around you. They may not be extreme, but they still don't uplift you. Action step: decide whether these relationships bring more benefit or harm. Adjust accordingly. If you answered mostly C's, you are surrounded by healthy, positive people. Your environment supports your growth, and you're in a good place. Action step: keep these people close and make sure you support them back. A final challenge for you. Drop your results in the comments. Are you mostly A, B, or C? Let's see how many of us are dealing with toxic people. The fourth Stoic principle: stop engaging with toxic people. When you respond to a fool with foolishness, you become a fool yourself. Seneca. The biggest trap? Thinking you can win with toxic people. Most people believe they can. Prove a toxic person wrong. Make them see logic. Teach them a lesson. Here's the truth. Rule number 4. You can't win with a toxic person. The only way to win is to stop playing. Why? Toxic people don't want solutions. They want reactions. They don't seek truth. They seek drama. They don't argue to learn. They argue to exhaust you. The Stoic solution: disengage. Walk away. Starve their power. How to apply this? When a toxic person insults you, stay silent. When they try to pull you into drama, remove yourself. When they seek attention, don't give it to them. Marcus Aurelius' secret. As emperor, people constantly tried to manipulate, provoke, and distract him. But instead of fighting back, he mastered the art of ignoring. He realized that the fastest way to destroy a toxic person's influence is to stop feeding it. A challenge for you. Think of a time when you engaged in an argument with someone toxic. Was it worth it? Did it change anything? Drop your answer in the comments. Let's see how many of us have fallen into this trap. The fifth Stoic principle: protect your inner peace at all costs. If someone can disturb your peace, it means you have given them power over you. Epictetus. The final and most important rule: your peace is non-negotiable. Toxic people win the moment you let them control your inner state. Rule 5. If it costs your peace, it's too expensive. Why this matters? When you guard your peace, nothing can shake you. When you control your emotions, you control your life. When you stop letting toxic people affect you, they lose all power over you. The Stoic method to protect your peace: don't react to negativity. Observe it. Detach emotionally from toxic conversations. Always ask, does this deserve my energy? Seneca's secret: he was surrounded by political corruption, betrayals, and enemies. Yet, he never allowed external chaos to enter his mind. His rule? No one can steal my peace unless I let them. A final challenge for you. What's one toxic situation you can remove from your life today? Drop it in the comments. Let's take action together. The final Stoic strategy for avoiding toxic people. Now you know the 5 rules, but how do you actually apply them every day? Here's your roadmap. 1. Stop giving toxic people power over you. Control your reactions, and you control the game. 2. Don't expect toxic people to change. Accept reality and move on. Identify toxic people before they drain you. Use the test. Spot the red flags early. 4. Stop engaging with toxic people. Silence is the ultimate power move. 5. Protect your inner peace at all costs. If it disturbs your peace, eliminate it. If you follow these 5 rules, toxic people will no longer affect your life. Secret code challenge. Those who understand true strength know this: peace is power. If you see it, write it in the comments. Only the wise will catch it. Final bonus: best Stoic books to master dealing with toxic people. Top 3 books to protect your mind from toxicity. The Daily Stoic, Ryan Holiday. Daily Mental Exercises for Stoic Strength. Ego is the Enemy, Ryan Holiday. How to Detach from Toxic Influences. The Courage to be Disliked, Ichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. How to Stop Seeking Approval from Toxic People. Links in the description. Now tell me, what's the biggest lesson you're taking away from this video? Drop your answer below. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.